Hey y'all, gravity. So it's Wednesday, and out here in New York, they said we're supposed to be getting a blizzard. So far, that what it looked like. I know y'all can't really see it, but that what it looked like. It looked like a couple inches. So maybe an inch. So, so far it's not as bad as they said it was gonna be, but they said it's not gonna be out of here till tomorrow afternoon. So we see how it goes. But I just want to do this quick video about something I said yesterday in the comment section of my other video about the vaccine. And of course, you got, if you don't know, yesterday the first vaccines were given to healthcare workers over here in New York. Because of course this was the hot spot at the beginning of the COVID pandemic. It was given to a Jamaican woman. And of course, they love touting that the vaccine was created by a black woman, and a black Jamaican woman was the first one to take it, and she was administered by a black female doctor. So that's supposed to be their way of convincing black people to take this vaccine. Couple that with the fact that they were out there saying that more Americans, including black Americans, were more open to taking this vaccine. And a fellow podcaster and YouTuber, Bourgeois Latte, shout out to her, put up a comment on that video saying that she wasn't going to take it and she doesn't understand how I'm paraphrasing, she doesn't understand how they're going to make people take this vaccine. So I told her I had a nightmare scenario where they could do it and it'd be totally legal. And this nightmare scenario is a military draft. That's right, folks. If you watch the debates, Biden was sitting there needling and poking at North Korea and Russia. Now, we all know Biden don't want it with Russia. America cannot afford a war with Russia. And I've said this on my podcast and on Instagram. Russia does not need to throw thousands of troops at us and have us wage a hell of a war. If Russia wanted to be a dick, all they have to do is take 2 or 3 men with nothing to lose, a few blocks of C4, go to Chernobyl and blow a hole open in that steel prison that they built around it, and release dangerous levels of nuclear waste and nuclear particles into the air over Europe and over the United States. That will make Fukushima look like a death sentence. It'll make Fukushima look like 5 years in prison. And the world would be over. You wouldn't have to worry about going back outside again. You won't go outside for the next 40 years. So the next best bet to have a military draft is to keep poking at North Korea. Because South Korea don't like them. So they're going to say, you know what? We'll stand with you. They're going to keep poking at him to the point that Kim Jong-un is going to be pissed off enough to try to repel borders. And considering that Biden wants to play buddy-buddy with China, and China don't like North Korea that much, they're going to try something. And North Korea is going to respond, but they're going to make it look like North Korea started it, which will have Susan Rice, shout out to her, if they get in after the 6th. She's going to say, Mr. President, North Korea is being a dick. We got to do something. And he's like, okay. They're going to bring him the folder with the War Powers Act in it. He's going to sign it. Congress is going to approve. All the defense contractors are going to seek dollar signs in their eyeballs. And he's going to have an address to the nation. And he's going to institute a military draft. Everybody 18 to 34. He might even go down to 17 or 16, because Kamala Harris said 16-year-olds are stupid. Then everybody able-bodied under those conditions, you may be talking about maybe 60 to 80 million young people of all different races. You put them each branch, including Space Force. And one of the main things they're going to do as part of your vaccinations and immunizations, give you that vaccine. Go fight your war, come back home. Now you have 80 million potential test subjects. And there's your nightmare scenario. So, I'm going to continue watching this snow because this snow is amazing. Because we hadn't had snow, I think, in like a year. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the podcast, Beyond Borders with Rose Gold and Kid Gravity. And Bet on Black with Kid Gravity, found everywhere on streaming platforms, including Pandora. And I'm going to go watch the snow. Maybe I'll make a snow angel. We'll see. Maybe I'll get my wife now. She just came out the shower. She's not doing that. She'll get sick. All right. Take care.